Once upon a time, in a quiet farm nestled between endless green fields and gentle hills, there lived a hardworking horse. The farm was peaceful, filled with the soft chirping of birds at dawn and the low hum of insects at dusk. Dew would cling to the grass every morning, and the smell of fresh earth floated through the air. From the moment the sun rose until it disappeared behind the trees, the horse worked tirelessly. Day after day, he pulled heavy carts, plowed the fields, and carried loads far heavier than his tired body wished to bear. He never complained. He never refused. His strength was known across the farm, and his obedience was taken for granted. The master relied on him more than any other animal, and because of that, the horse was given the hardest tasks. By the time evening arrived, his legs trembled with exhaustion, his back burned with pain, and his breath came in slow, heavy waves. As the sky turned orange and purple, the horse dragged himself back to his small wooden stable. All he wanted was rest, just a few moments of peace where his aching muscles could relax. That evening felt heavier than usual. As he lowered himself onto the straw-covered floor, a deep sigh escaped his chest. His mind wandered, weighed down not by rebellion, but by weariness. "I've worked so hard today," he thought quietly. "Perhaps tomorrow I could take it a little easy. Just a small break. Just one lighter day. Surely that wouldn't hurt." It was not a plan. It was not a complaint. It was simply a tired heart speaking to itself. As he closed his eyes, trying to drift into sleep, a soft rustling sound caught his attention. A curious little cat had slipped into the stable. She was known around the farm for wandering everywhere, listening to everyone, and collecting stories the way others collected grain. Stretching lazily, the cat looked at the horse and purred. "Why do you look so tired, dear horse?" The horse hesitated. He wasn't used to sharing his thoughts. But exhaustion makes even the strongest creatures careless. In a moment of trust, he answered honestly. "I feel worn out," he said gently. "I was thinking maybe tomorrow I'll ask the master if I can work a little less. I just need some rest." The cat nodded slowly, pretending to understand. Her eyes gleamed with curiosity. Without another word, she quietly slipped away into the night. But instead of keeping the horse's words to herself, she walked straight to the nearby field where the cow was chewing grass under the moonlight. "You won't believe what I just heard," the cat whispered dramatically. "The horse doesn't want to stay here anymore. He says the master is too strict and that he's thinking of leaving for another farm." The cow froze. Her calm eyes widened with worry. "Leaving," she repeated. "That sounds serious." The cat flicked her tail and added, "Yes, very serious." Later that day, as the cow wandered toward the meadow, she spotted the goat grazing peacefully. Leaning closer, she whispered, "Did you hear the news? The horse wants to leave. He says the master is harsh, doesn't give him enough food, and forces him to work all day." The goat gasped. "That's terrible," she said. Fear crept into her voice. "If the horse leaves, what will happen to the rest of us?" By evening, the story had grown larger and darker. The goat found the little rabbit hopping near the bushes and whispered urgently, "The horse is planning to escape. The master is cruel, overworks him, and doesn't even feed him properly. He wants to leave tomorrow." The rabbit's ears stood straight up. His heart raced with excitement and fear. He loved stories, especially shocking ones. As fate would have it, that very evening the master's servant arrived at the farm to check on the animals. The rabbit wasted no time. He ran straight to him, panting. "Sir! Sir!" the rabbit cried. "You won't believe it. The horse doesn't want to stay here anymore. He's already made plans to go to another farm. The master there is kind, doesn't beat him, and gives him proper food. The servant's face turned pale. Without stopping to question the truth, he rushed to the master. "Master," he said breathlessly, "your horse is planning to betray you. Tomorrow, he will leave and may even take the other animals with him." The master's face turned red with fury. His trust felt shattered. Anger drowned reason. Without asking the horse, without listening, without seeking the truth, he made a terrible decision. That very night, under the cover of darkness, the master went to the stable and gave the horse a deadly injection. The horse never understood why. He never had a chance to explain. By morning, the stable was silent. The hardworking horse was gone forever. The tragic truth was this: the horse never planned to escape. He never spoke of betrayal. He never complained about food or cruelty. He only shared a small thought, a tiny hope of resting a little the next day. But in a world where words travel faster than truth, that innocent confession turned into a deadly lie.